I thought grapes are supposed to sink in water, but why are my grapes actually bobbing up and down in the carbonated drink? Now join me in this episode of Science in the Grove to find out more. Welcome to another episode of Science in the Grove with West Grove Teachers. I'm Mr. Poon. Now, do you see that these grapes are actually floating up and down in the carbonated drink and not sinking to the bottom? Would you like to find out why? Let's conduct the experiment now to find out why. For this experiment, you need an empty cup and a few grapes. So now, the first step, I'm going to fill the cup with carbonated water. So for our experiment, we are going to use 7-Up. However, you can use any of the carbonated drinks that are colorless, such as Sprite or even soda water. So now let me pour the 7-Up into my cup. Now, before I add the grapes into the carbonated 7-Up drink, I want you to predict what you will observe about the movement of the grapes in the carbonated 7-Up drink. Will the grapes actually float, sink, or move around the carbonated 7-Up drink? Now, do you notice that there are many air bubbles forming on the surface of the grapes? Now, also note that the grapes are actually moving up and down in the carbonated 7-Up drink. Now, why do you think the grapes are moving up and down in the carbonated drink? You can find out more in the explanation later. Now, as you can see, there are many air bubbles on the surface of the grapes. Now, the air bubbles are actually carbon dioxide. Okay, carbon dioxide is a gas and it has lower density than the water. So therefore, when the grapes are covered with the carbon dioxide bubbles, the density of the grapes actually decreases and they become lighter and they will tend to float to the surface of the 7-Up drink. However, when the bubbles actually burst, the grapes become denser and the grapes will start to sink to the bottom of the carbonated drink. Alright, so therefore when the bubbles form and burst, the density of the grape will change accordingly and move up and down the carbonated drink. I hope you had the opportunity to actually conduct this experiment at home with your parents and learn something from this.